Do you hate selling? Well, if you're running a business, it's almost unavoidable. But I've got news for you. Everybody hates selling. And more importantly, everybody hates being sold too. So in this video, I am going to give you a lesson in how to sell for people who hate selling. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Liquid Digital Marketing Podcast. Today, we are talking about selling. And more specifically, selling for people who hate selling. Like me, I hate selling. But guess what? Nobody likes selling. And nobody likes being sold too. So we're going to go over some things that you can do and some mindset shifts that you can make to make this process better for you and better for the person on the other side of you. So first off, we need to ditch the whole cliche of selling. So stop thinking of this as this high-pressured, annoying person. You don't have to be that. Now, whether that works or not, it doesn't have to be that. Sales does not have to be this high-pressured, uncomfortable, sleazy thing. Really, sales comes down to two things: having a consistent flow of leads coming into your business and improving the messaging around your products and services. First off, what we're going to start with is you got to know your numbers. Okay, so this is one of the first things that if you at least start here, this is going to make the whole sales process much easier. So typically, we don't like to sell because we don't have a full understanding of how our sales and marketing efforts are really performing. If we know our numbers, if we start tracking our numbers, this is going to help with a couple of things. So first off, it's going to help take the focus off of you personally. And it's going to put the focus on your goals and your efforts while creating milestones in your process, right? So you're going to be focusing on the numbers and not necessarily yourself and your actions, right? And like what you're having to feel to sell. And I know that sounds weird, but when you shift your focus to the numbers, then numbers and you start comparing your numbers, then you start wanting to outperform last month or last week. And it's going to incentivize you to want to sell and want to do better and want to improve. So focusing on the numbers is going to make you focus on your goals, which is going to make you focus on your efforts. And it's going to make you create these milestones and these processes. So start tracking your numbers and it'll start making a difference. Also, you'll begin to see what's working and what's not. And as you start to see success with your efforts, you will start to want to sell and you will start to get better at it. So the next thing is you need to listen first. Here's why the phrase always be closing may not be working for you. So how can you be listening if you are always in this mindset of always needing to be closing? So if you get on a call with a potential lead and your mindset is, what do I got to do to close this lead? Then maybe that works for some people that are good in sales. But if you're not good in sales and it's not a comfortable place for you, then that mindset isn't going to work. You're going to constantly be thinking about this and you're going to be thinking about yourself. What you need to do is start thinking about them. You don't have to sell anyone on anything. Like, you don't have to sell them. What you have to do is listen to what they want and then just point out where your service can help. So approach sales with a different mindset. You're not selling, you're helping. That is the mindset. So when you go to have a conversation with somebody, think of them as your friend and think of them as you're just trying to help them achieve their goal. And when you're not trying to get the sale, that's when you will get the sale. When you're trying to just be authentic and you're trying to help and have that mindset of I'm just helping them create or help them get to where they need to be, and you introduce your services and you find out if that's a right service for them or they're the right customer for you. This is sales. Don't go into it thinking that you have to be this high-pressured salesperson, because you don't. Start watching your numbers. That's going to incentivize you. And then start listening first and just be the helpful, trusted advisor. And that will improve your sales for people who hate selling. If you have any questions, please let us know. I hope you found this topic valuable. This is a little off topic than what we usually talk about, but I feel it's important. I know it's something that I always have struggled with, so I wanted to share this with you. And if you have any questions, reach out, or we'll see you in the next episode.